Have you ever realized the only thing standing between you and what you want is you? That was my reality last year. Let me tell you how I came to that understanding on this episode of Diaries of a Filmmaker. It had been 3 years since I made a short film, in 2021 to be exact. But in 2024, I started to feel stuck, like the world was moving and being creative and I was standing still. Then a competition started floating around on the internet, the Collaboration Filmmakers Challenge. It popped up with rules like 2 weeks to make a film, build a team, write your script, and maybe, just maybe, you'll make it in our big showcase. Alas, the stars had aligned, a reason for me to jump back into the ring. I almost backed out because, doubt, she's always floating around in my head. I started to question, was I ready? Had I grown? Could I still do this? I won that debate and bet on myself anyways. I called up my good friend, Brooklyn Fills, an incredible producer I met through the Black Boy, Black Girl Rights mentorship program. Shout out to Mike. And together we created The Dichotomy of a Teacher, a magical realism short pulled straight from my own experience substitute teaching in South Los Angeles. The creative in me knew I wanted this story to reflect the truth teachers live every day, constantly being caught between administration demands and students craving connection. We hustled to bring this story to life. We built a team. We even shot at the school I worked at and brought in my students as the actors, because for me, filmmaking has always been and will always be about lifting the community I come from and being community rooted. And then we didn't make the showcase. I shut down and I did not go to the showcase to support the other filmmakers out of spite, out of anger. Listen, it wasn't my best moment, but I'm being honest here, y'all. I was ashamed. That doubt that I was experiencing before I decided to do this competition, the should I do this or should I not do this, the not part one. So I thought, looking back at that situation, I now am at the understanding that it was never about the showcase. It was about the work. It was about the growth. It was about showing up after 3 years away and proving to myself that the fire was still there. I believe filmmaking is not about the applause. It is about honoring the people, the time, the love poured into every single frame. It is about knowing the value of the journey, even when no one is watching. That's why I am finally releasing The Dichotomy of a Teacher, not because of the validation, but because we made it. Me, Brooklyn, Marielle, Aaron, Kay, my students, the community that surrounded us and supported us through that 2-week competition. And it took us 2 weeks to build this world. And that's the prize, the story, the journey. Today, I'm getting out of my own way and letting the work speak for itself, allowing myself to have these creative experiences and have fun while doing it, because the only competition I will ever have in this lifetime is the one I'm having with myself.